Hey vinyl community, this is part 2 of my Elvis of being in Las Vegas museum. For those of you who didn't see my first part, it was excellent. But this is the second part of the Elvis Museum in Las Vegas. A lot of really cool and unusual and very rare, neat stuff to see. I hope you enjoy it. There's some really great surprises coming up in this part of the video, second part. So sit back and enjoy it. Sorry there's no music to go along with it. I definitely would have gotten flagged for that. And I just don't want to have that happen. Sorry, I got to bring this down just a hair. Here we go. Yeah, I just don't want to get flagged for playing music on top of the video. And I apologize that some of these are on the side, but you kind of get the gist of the whole outfit. So if you need to, pause your computer or whatever you're watching this on, and this way you can kind of get a better look at it to see it. So hope you all enjoy it. This is a fantastic Stutz. Stutz were American-made cars. Me being a car person, this is a Stutz. This is a 1970s Stutz. Stutz were built in around the 1915, 1918. They had Stutz all through there in the 20s and 30s. Stutz were a very well-known sports car, ran a lot of races, did a lot of things, and this is a newer version of 1970. Stutz family decided to make a Stutz. This was Elvis's Stutz, and he pretty much snatched this under from Frank Sinatra. Since I was the only one there at this museum, I got them to open up the doors of the cars. Me being a big car person, I wanted good and exciting pictures of the cars and the interior as well. So what you're seeing is photos that I got, but I also got the interior shots too as well. For 1970, this was a really very, very rare car. And then we're on to one of Elvis's 57 motorcycles. This Lincoln Continental is fantastic. Just crazy, this Lincoln that Elvis had. I've seen pictures of this, but I have never seen the car before. So to actually see this was fantastic. This was not at Graceland when I was there. This was in storage. And this was brought out for the very first time and is at the museum in Las Vegas. Like I said, I sure was fortunate enough to get them to open the doors and do all of that as well, because they normally don't do that for the public. They must have thought I was somebody important to do all this for me. But you get to enjoy seeing the pictures. And if you can't tell, the top of the roof is all gold on that Lincoln. Hopefully these pictures are coming out well enough to where you can enjoy them. This is a price, just for fun. This is in the gift shop. And these are some of the jumpsuits that you could buy in the gift shop of the museum. Just what I needed. My wife said, "No way are you getting a jumpsuit." Thought it would have been great, wouldn't it? They're very well made, very nice looking. But this is in American money. So for my English people, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can translate it. This is really neat. This is in the hotel itself where Elvis was. This is the chapel where he and Priscilla got married. And look, they still have the cake there too. Yeah, just kidding. But it's not that big of a chapel at all. Also, this is an exclusive, very exclusive, that I got up in the room where Elvis stayed. And this is the view of his window of where Elvis stayed. He basically had, let's see, we'll pause this for a second. He basically had the whole entire top level of the hotel was his condo, you'd say, or house, or whatever you want to call it. And this is the view from the hot tub. I wasn't allowed to take pictures within the living room and all of that because it generally really is not open to the public, and I begged the guy to let me come up, and he went with me to do this. So this was an exclusive of getting up into this thing to get pictures. So I wish I could show more, but it kind of gives you an idea. But it's the whole entire hotel that Elvis Presley had his entourage, and he and everybody else stayed. And these were the pictures, the only two that I could take at the time of showing that. And this is down in the lobby of the hotel itself. Statue of Elvis Presley, which is in the front of the hotel right when you walk in the lobby. I personally don't think it's that good of a picture. I really don't. And since I had that guy with me, I talked him into letting me go into the room, and this is the place where Elvis performed. That's the way it is. This is the actual room. Pause it again. The actual room where he performed and did the video. That's the way it is, and it's not that big of a building or anything, but a room, but that's it. I only took 2 pictures because he basically just let me stand there and take a picture and walk out. He stood with me. And this is the kind of a poster out front in the lobby. And this is the entryway that people would be walking in to go see Elvis straight ahead. This is the auditorium straight ahead of seeing Elvis that you just saw. And this kind of ends a little bit shorter video, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And this is my exclusive bringing to you my 2-parter of Elvis in Las Vegas. So as I say on my channel, everybody, I am out of here. Take care, everyone. See ya.